Hold it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 19th Annual Garden State Film Festival. We are live at the Shared Universe Podcast Lounge inside the Berkeley Oceanfront Hotel. My name is Ming Chen. Sitting next to me,
CJ Cullen.
and sitting next to him,
Matt Magnifico.
and big warm welcome to Dina and Joelene from the film Mama Drama. And we want to give a big shout out to your director, Jennifer, as well. Who,
Thank you.
Is she here?
She couldn't be here, no, but she's here in spirit. So
All right, shout out to her. And you guys just screened?
we did, yeah, it was great.
How did it go? The reaction was what you hoped for?
Laughs are good.
Yeah, we got lots of laughs. It was good. Yeah, I was really impressed with the other films that ran in our block. It was really like, sometimes you go to
really
these
well
things and you're
done.
like, well, they were all really, really
It was
amazing.
all the same genre, all over the place.
No.
We were in the homegrown spot,
Okay,
so
so it was all different
It was all
versions and
different,
stuff.
but they all kind of still worked together. It was neat. It was cool.
Yeah.
All right, so homegrown, shot in Jersey, created
Yes.
in Jersey.
Yes.
Where,
That's
where are you
great.
guys from?
New Jersey.
I mean, what? So are we?
Right here or like
which
north, south?
cities? Yeah, which
So I'm
county?
in- I'm in-
which exit?
Which is-
What exit?
153B.
Where's that?
153. Oh, so you're up north.
We're up north, yeah.
I'm from
So
Totowa originally.
Yeah.
I lived in Cedar
Okay.
Grove for
I'm from
years,
Old
yeah.
Bridge, originally.
Okay, down here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
lived in Old
Yeah.
Bridge for a
Alright,
little
Central
while.
Jersey.
Yeah, in
there
fact,
you go.
Lauren and I were in high school, school together. My youngest sister went to school with Lauren Conrad, like
The actress.
From the hills?
No, from the director, Lauren.
Oh, Lauren Conrad.
Yes,
Sheehy.
sorry,
Okay.
yeah.
Is it Conrad?
Like Lauren Conrad.
I did,
Yeah,
I'm
from
an
the
idiot.
hills. Like no, Lauren.
Forget that I made that hills reference. By the way.
Oh my God,
Because I knew exactly what
That was way
my
too.
God.
That was way too quick. What is the movie about? Like,
So, a suburban mom gets kind of messed up with her mom friends. They start like giving her the cold shoulder and not answering her texts. And apparently there was a sleepover and the kids all had a fight and the moms get involved in the fight and the kids make up and the moms do not. And it turns into this big old hot mess. And then it takes the lead's daughter to kind of set her straight. Like, Ma, what are you doing? So that's what it's
Does
about.
this have to be based on true events?
Yeah, this is
Sort of, yeah.
biographical.
That's cool.
Sort of, yeah, but I mean, it was something that happened to me, but then it kind of made me realize like how much we get lost in translation when it comes to friendships and text
Yeah.
messages and like people don't communicate sometimes. Even with all the technology we have, we
Right.
don't talk well to each other. So that was kind of the idea behind it. That it took this little seed and then it kind of grew out from there. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can't read sarcasm through a text, or you can't. Yeah.
That's why you got to put emojis in
Goes
there. Like,
sideways
That's why emojis
otherwise.
are
Yeah,
important.
yeah.
Even with the emojis, I'm like eggplant, like piece of cake, cloud.
If you're getting an eggplant, you're getting a very specific.
That's not a good one.
That's not what it always means. That's not what it always means. When did you guys shoot this movie?
So we did shoot it before the pandemic.
Okay.
And then we did a really good job of the pre-production, the writing, the getting it all shot. And then the post-production is kind of where I fell down a little bit. And I had someone lined up to do the editing and the text messaging, and the guy held on to it for an eternity. And then
Held it
That does
hostage?
yeah, basically, yeah. Well, you know
That
how
happens
it
a
is.
lot when that sometimes
It
that's
happens a
busted.
lot when they say you can either spend a lot of money and get somebody good,
Sure.
or
Right.
not spend a lot of money, get somebody good, and wait a really long time.
Yeah, 'cause they'll just get to it when they get to it.
Yes, and this guy held on to it, and when it came back, communication, it was not what I envisioned at all. It was
Right.
a hot mess.
Yeah.
So then I had to find somebody new to do the
Right.
motion graphics, and then all of a sudden, the composer I had lined up, he was on another project.
Right.
So then it became this long slog to try
So
and get
more
it.
drama.
And then
More
COVID.
drama. For
Mama
You can
Drama.
make a
And then
sequel.
COVID happened.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, the making of.
yeah.
sequel.
Yeah, but I was so
More drama.
determined to finish it. I'm an actor, she's an actor, and we've been in so many projects where you don't get the copy of the project. It never finishes.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I'm finishing this
Yeah,
film.
that's
So COVID actually helped because it gave me time to sit down, iron out the kinks, get all the other pieces done, and then I forced myself to submit it. I was like, I've got to see this through.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's great.
And I'm gonna. You're both mothers.
Yes.
Yes.
How many kids? How old?
2. One is there. She's
Oh, hey.
20, Sierra, and my youngest is 12, who was actually also for a minute in the film.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
And I have a 15-year-old daughter, Josie, she's over here. And my son is 9. And my entire family was in the film.
That's great.
Very cool.
My
it's our
husband's a
houses.
professional actor. That's Rich Duva over there.
Hey, Rich, how you doing?
Rich.
And so we were all in the film, and it was fun.
Yeah, you mentioned your pre-production was very meticulous and planned out. And I was like, yeah, because your mother's.
Exactly.
That's what we do. Yeah.
Lots of lists.
Exactly.
Was this the first screening?
This
A live
was.
audience?
Live audience?
Yes.
this year.
Yes. This is the first film festival. This is our world premiere.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of comedy and just just in your just big moments in this, and it's hard to see if people react to it unless you're in the live audience. So
Yeah.
was it what you hoped it would be?
I guess so. I mean, yeah, it's always nerve-wracking to see yourself and watch this thing you've been working on forever and
Sure.
ever on this big screen. So I don't know. This whole thing has been so amazing. I'm just shocked that it got into a festival and people are enjoying it. Like, I'm like, cool, okay, great. I actually made something that was okay, So
You shouldn't be that shocked, but you mentioned the caliber of films that also screen in the Black very good.
Yeah.
They've been selecting very, very good films here, so you guys should feel very proud and
yeah. Part of me was like, I knew some of the programmers, so that's why we got in. But then when I went to the first Zoom with all the filmmakers,
Right.
and I started to hear everybody's different projects, I was like, oh, this is actually really cool.
Were you just here today, or did you experience some of the first few nights?
I made it to the gala on Friday night. My husband and I were there, and I have to say this festival has done such an amazing job of planning everything.
Yeah.
I've been to other festivals before, and this is just like top notch,
Right.
beginning to end.
Yeah, New Jersey, man.
Yes.
This is we don't half-ass anything here.
No.
Just wait till when it's all over and it's back next year on the 20th. So
right.
get
Yes.
something into
Yeah,
that
we
one,
gotta
'cause
start
it's
working
gonna
on
be
our next
something,
thing.
right?
This will be
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, right.
So you've had other films and other film festivals previously?
So this is our first
Written film.
written
Okay.
film,
Okay.
first produced film. I help out on a mom blog called Mom Cave TV. We make funny videos for moms. So I've been some of the web series we've done have made some festivals and things like that. I've been a part of ITV Fest. In fact,
Yeah.
ITV Fest now that's called Catalyst. They actually gave us a grant for the project.
Oh, wow.
So I had a lot of experience creating stuff, just never my own film.
Right.
So
And
now
I always wanted to do it. So.
So now I have to know, what do we classify as funny TV for moms? What kind of stuff are you guys
The
making?
reality of life.
We made a video called Porn for Moms that we shot in my house.
Okay.
No, you can look it up. It had, I think last I checked, it had 5 million views or
Oh,
something
yeah.
crazy like that. So, yeah. It's my dad's like cleaning the shower to kinky music.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Mopping up the Cheerios on the floor.
that's brilliant.
So where can people see all this?
What's that?
Where is this located?
Oh, it's on Mom Cave TV.
Mom Cave TV.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're on YouTube. We have a website,
page,
but
right?
YouTube,
Yeah.
Facebook. We've had a lot of videos go majorly viral, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah, subscribe
great.
and like for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mom Cave is such a great name. Like, what a great little pun. Like, that's
Yeah,
awesome,
exactly.
Yeah, so are most of your fellow mother friends, are they filmmakers as well? Or are they content creators?
Most of my crew, my
Yeah,
people
right.
are. I don't quite fit in with all the moms in my mom world, which is probably why I made the
That's
movie.
the film.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny because I met Joelene. We only met a couple years ago, right?
Three, four.
4 or 5. Where I was actually starved to have female friendships that were creatives.
Sure.
So I had met Jen, and that was cool. And then somehow you and I hooked up on Facebook, and we met at
Actor thing.
some actor thing. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, there's a cool actor that is a mom that lives in Cedar Grove. So we met for coffee. And then ever since then, we met for coffee and we started writing together. And it's so nice to have someone who does what you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And who's also a mom who lives in suburbia.
Yeah, exactly.
You can make a whole movie out of that. Or
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
A group of moms that make
Yes.
films together, because
Yeah.
it's you see so many movies about suburban moms, and it's always about suburban moms doing terrible things. They're
Yes.
drug dealers or they're criminals.
Right, right.
How about a movie about suburban moms doing something else that's actually
But then where's the drama? Right?
Well, it's a comedy.
Of course,
It's a
yeah.
comedy. You bring the
Has to
kids
be a
in, and that
comedy.
causes the drama.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. Not everything has to be Weeds or
Exactly.
Breaking Bad or
Well,
Exactly.
there's that new show on TV with the moms, and they launder money and all
Yeah,
that
good
kind of
girls.
stuff. Good girls.
Oh, yeah,
good
yeah,
girls.
there's
My
always
wife
somebody
is addicted
doing-
to that. Right,
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
doing terrible things. It's all
Yeah.
good. It's great. But it's like, okay, it's a little something different now.
Do some nice
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's an idea there, Jolene. We'll have to give them the writing credit.
You're welcome. I'll take a right.
Nice job.
And you guys being mothers, I know it's a tough job. I have 2 kids myself, and God bless my wife. She does all the work. I'm just gonna say that straight up right now. Like, where did you guys find time to even shoot this? Was it a straight on shoot? Did you shoot it on the weekends?
So we shot it over 2 weekends.
Okay.
And when you talk about being a mom, you really have to plan out your time.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
it was like in there, shoot it, get out.
Right.
So it was a lot of that. And then, just like with everything else, I think that being a mom made me more efficient. So I would have to actually schedule time to get X done or this done or that done. So I didn't see it as an obstacle in any way, although I did use my whole family.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
they were in
did-
it, so that was why. We knew where they were at all times.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And I did shoot it in my own home. We shot it in her home. So we did utilize what we had available to us. So
That's
that
good,
also made it easier. I didn't have to travel somewhere for, 3 weeks or
Right.
something like
Right,
that.
yeah.
My kids are getting older now, so it's getting a little easier if
Yeah.
I had to go do that kind of thing. But for this, when we made it, it
Yeah.
was perfect.
You said you were acting before this. Were you doing theater? Were you doing?
I do a lot of TV stuff,
TV,
commercials. I've been on Law and Order SVU. I audition for all the, New York TV shows
Yeah.
often. I've been in print ads. My husband's been in, how many Law and Orders are you in?
Maybe 6 or 7, I don't know.
Yeah.
You hit all of them. All the
He lost
Law
count.
All the Law and Order.
There's a new one out now. You gotta get on that one too.
I'm always a good guy, though. They don't let me play.
It's because you've got a kind face. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, you do. You look like a very good guy.
Shave your head. Start with
It's
that.
funny because
They
when
got
you're
the new one out now. You gotta get on that one. That's
yeah,
what I
from
do,
that
yeah.
one, right? It's funny that when you're a working actor, like you're going
Yeah.
out for commercials and you're getting he's down the hall. You're getting those
Yeah.
one-line things.
Yeah.
You don't really get to be as creative
Right.
as
Yeah.
you want to, which is why you make your own stuff.
Absolutely.
totally.
Absolutely. That's great.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
just love we have that freedom now. It's like, go grab a
Right.
camera,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or,
so much
shoot on your
easier
phone.
now.
Yes,
with
people
that.
win awards
On their
on phones,
phones.
movie-made
Yeah.
phones.
We're
right?
in an unprecedented era with that stuff, and it's
Yes.
amazing because there's so much more content for people to consume, and it's great.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they want content.
Yeah.
Yes,
they
yes.
really do.
Yes.
I have a lot of friends whose web series got picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
places.
it happens.
It happens. So it's why not?
Yeah, because sometimes you get disillusioned with some of the big budget
You
stuff.
do.
I
Yes.
spent 4 hours watching Zack Snyder's Justice League last week, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I was like, dude, what's wrong? What happened?
Now that there's all this-
I thought you were traumatized. I think he was.
We had a lot of beer, so that was
It made it all better.
It's always
that made
good.
it through the movie.
all these
wild.
streaming services now that they want content like that.
They
so.
do.
There's so many.
They do. So it's there's no excuse anymore.
Yeah.
Get an idea and just get together and do it.
Yeah.
What camera do you use? Do you work with
So-
usually?
Well, we shot this on my DSLR that I use. I have a photography business.
I love DSLRs. They're
So on
great.
my Nikon D750, we shot this thing.
Yeah.
So I
Awesome.
rented a lens from Unique Photo,
Right.
and we just used what we had available,
Absolutely.
and kind of the story itself was in locations that were nearby, and I was like, okay, if I'm going to make my first thing, I want to make this as easy for myself as possible.
Right.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
I kind of forced myself to use locations in the writing of the story
That's
that were
great,
available
yeah.
to us versus
Right.
Going out and get them. It's not easy to go out and
It's
get the
not
locations.
easy to get them,
Yes.
and you need money to get them. And
Yeah.
this we did for $2,500. So.
People bother me all the time. Like, can you get me locations for this and that? And they wanted a diner. I'm like, I'm not going to get you a
Yeah,
diner.
right.
Go get it yourself.
No, go to the diner, order a bunch of food,
Yeah, get it.
and then ask.
Bring the DSLR. Yes.
Yeah,
then,
there
okay,
we go.
can we film here for a little bit?
Yeah.
Sure, but it'll be loud around you. You know, we're closing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, the diner doesn't care about your movie. They just care about how much money they're going to make off of you.
Exactly.
And if you
Yes.
order one of everything off the menu, they might be a little
Yeah.
more amenable to
Yeah.
the shooting for sure.
Yeah,
The
especially
bars,
now they
you
want
wanna
all
use
the
the
business
bars.
they can get. Places just
Exactly.
don't mind
Right.
anymore. Like my friends, we do a podcast every week at Loteria in Asbury Park, and we're podcasting in the middle of everything, and they
Yeah.
love it. They
That's
don't care.
hysterical.
Yeah,
That's great.
That's great. Yeah, so
That's
much
awesome.
fun.
You're going to be doing it
Because-
soon at the beer place, too, right?
Yeah, we're
Alternate
going to
endings.
go everywhere. We're going everywhere.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
we're ready.
Yeah.
Travel.
That's so cool. I think
Great.
if people want to be a part of the entertainment business sometimes, right? So if you're really
For
nice
sure.
to them and they feel like they're a part of it, they'll give you more than you would normally get.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Yeah,
You tip well.
I imagine.
that's too.
I imagine. So the other mothers have seen this. A completed copy.
everyone who was in it saw it. Yeah.
Okay, so nobody else has seen it.
Well, no,
outside
because
of
we
that?
were waiting for all the film
this
festivals
point,
to
yeah.
kind of put it out
What's
into the world.
the next one?
So what's gonna happen? Oh, I'm sorry. I was
No,
gonna say. So what's gonna happen when one of the mothers that this might have been sort of based on season goes?
She thought of that already.
It's very like it's so different than what actually had happened.
Yeah,
to be
yeah, yeah.
honest, it was
Just someone's gonna sit there and go, "Hey, wait a minute."
Is that me? No.
How many times does that happen in a movie? Like all the time, right? Someone's got to be like, wait a second.
Yeah.
That happens quite often.
I mean, you write what you make what you know, though. So
Yes. That's
Right, what you know.
Right, what you know.
The number one rule.
100%.
I mean, you have to be very careful about people you know that write stuff. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because
Yeah.
you're automatically going to be.
You might turn up in a movie one day.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
That has happened to me.
Yes.
I had a girl watch it and go, why did you write about me in the film? I know that was me. I remember that. I was like, well, I did change your name.
Change your name.
yeah, well, the main character
my
is
gosh.
Mandy. My name's Sandy.
Sandy,
Like,
yeah. Just took one letter off. Yeah, that's
It's
it.
like when Brett Michaels wrote about his ex-girlfriend from Every
Right.
Rose Has Its Thorn.
Yes.
Like that, she's forever now.
Forever in that. And
that.
that's exactly
Sometimes
right.
it works out. What's the plan for this now? Have you been submitting it to festivals?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I can't select, a couple, and a lot of local. Tried to keep it close so
Yeah.
I could actually physically go to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I submitted to a few, and I mean, if this is the only one it gets into, I am a happy girl. This was a great experience.
I'm sure we'll get into more.
Yeah.
We do that I do that festival route. So it's a lot
Yeah,
of
you know what it's
festivals
like.
going on, yeah.
It's
fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun, and especially now it's going to get more fun.
More fun.
We're all in person, and
I'm so happy things, and I hope it stays that way. I hope.
I think it will. I think it will. And I'm glad you guys were able to come down in person and
Thank
explain
you.
it as well.
Yeah.
Thank
Do you
you.
have a
Thanks for having
website, Instagram? Is there a way we can follow you guys and
yeah.
Promote your
Well,
site
I'm
there to
at
see
Dina
this video.
Duva.
Yeah.
And Joelene.
Jolene.wolf.
Yeah,
I think it is.
yep.
On
Nice and
Instagram.
clean.
Yeah, exactly.
Mom Cave.
Yeah.
And yes, definitely Mom Cave TV.
Mom
Yep.
Cave? Yeah, check out Mom Cave
Marking
TV.
that down too.
Yeah, we'll be watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We'll
And
be
I love this poster right here.
Thank you. I just took a still from the film, and actually, believe it or not, I made this on Canva.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The whole thing.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
Canva's pretty powerful, my
Yeah,
friend.
for
So
sure.
if you need a poster, you need
That
a
is
promo image for
impressive.
Instagram,
It
you need anything.
is.
You got to promote yourself with everything like
Well,
that.
now, like you said, it's so much easier to do it all on your own. And,
Yeah.
sometimes people are like, oh, you made your own poster. Oh, you did your own editing. Well, it's like, dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, if I don't do it,
Save
who's going to
money.
do it? You know what I mean?
And then they see it and they go, oh.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and you don't have some guy or somebody holding it hostage from you.
I will never have that happen again.
Good.
No.
And that's the nature of the game. That happens quite often.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Dina, Jolene, thank you so much.
thank you
great
guys.
luck,
Thanks for
with-
joining us
with
here.
Mama
So
Drama.
nice to meet you guys.
And
too.
Thanks for
it's
having us.
moms rule the world for sure. So
They surely do.
and they make awesome content and films as well. So
Thank
thank you
you.
guys so
I
much.
actually have to go talk to my mom.
Call your mom. Call your mom.
I usually talk to her on Sundays, and I almost forgot. It's a
Call your
Sunday
mom,
thing I
everybody.
have.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
19th Annual Garden State Film Festival rolls on. GSFF.org. We got plenty of films left to screen if you're nearby, and then the award ceremony tonight at 7. So check it out. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Matt. Thank you,
you.
CJ. Thank you, everybody, for
thanks.
watching. We will see you soon.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.